Thank you for getting involved in the My Kahani project. That's great that you want to be involved in it. I'm going to talk to you about the British Indian Army. So there's a number of things that you could do if you're interested in exploring the role of the British Indian Army. One thing that I would say to start with is talk to your teachers, look at your education curriculum and ask questions. Why? What do we know about the British Indian Army? And if it's not in the curriculum at all, if we don't know anything about the British Indian Army, why is that? Why is this not being represented? Because this is an important story to be told. And then another thing you can do as young people with South Asian heritage is to talk to your parents and talk to your grandparents and ask them, what do you know? What do you know about what happened in the Second World War and in the First World War, and how was your family involved and were they involved? And maybe there's some stories there that are hidden away or forgotten, stories of uncles or even aunts, stories of involvement. There were 2.5 million men in the British Indian Army, and there were also 11,000 women. And that's a lot of people with a lot of relatives who are alive right now. So start with your family. Another thing you can do is to visit some graves. So in Scotland, there are 13 graves of soldiers from the British Indian Army that are buried in different parts of the country, mostly in the Highlands. You can visit those graves and you can ask yourself, how did they get here? And what does it mean that they are here? And what do the people who live around these cemeteries, what do they think of these people? And I just really want you to remember that you're here because we were there. And what I mean by that is that people of South Asian heritage are here in the UK because people like me, people with white British heritage, were in India 100 years ago, 200 years ago. And that relationship, that empire relationship, is the reason for the migration of people from South Asia to the UK. Thank you.